Naziah Harris was a bright and bubbly teenager. At just 13 years old, she had her whole life ahead of her. That future was tragically cut short on January 9, 2024, when Naziah vanished without a trace, leaving her loved ones and the community heartbroken and desperate for answers. Flyers with her picture were posted all over the city. The police launched a full-scale investigation, determined to bring Naziah home. A dark cloud of uncertainty hung over the case, leaving everyone who knew and loved Naziah to grapple with the unthinkable. The initial investigation into Naziah's disappearance was handled by the Detroit Public Schools Police. They focused on her school, interviewing classmates and teachers, hoping to uncover any information that could shed light on her whereabouts. Surveillance footage from the school became crucial. Investigators meticulously reviewed hours of video, searching for any sign of Naziah or anything out of the ordinary. The footage revealed a chilling detail. Naziah was last seen boarding her usual school bus that afternoon. This seemed to suggest she made it onto the bus and left school grounds as planned. But where did she go from there? The bus route was carefully analyzed. Passengers were questioned, but no one seemed to recall seeing Naziah after she boarded the bus. As days turned into weeks, the case took a grim turn. The Detroit Police Department's Missing Persons Homicide Unit took over the investigation. This shift signaled a growing concern among law enforcement. The lack of any leads, combined with Naziah's young age and out-of-character disappearance, pointed to something far more sinister than simply running away. The investigation intensified. Detectives worked tirelessly, following every lead no matter how small. They conducted searches, interviewed potential witnesses, and analyzed forensic evidence. The pressure was on to find Naziah and bring those responsible for her disappearance to justice. But the answers remained elusive, leaving everyone involved in the case with more questions than answers. In a breakthrough, investigators discovered a final picture of Naziah. It was taken on her school-issued tablet shortly before her disappearance. This discovery offered a glimmer of hope. Perhaps the tablet held more clues. A forensic analysis revealed something significant: messages between Naziah and a man named Jarvis Butts. The messages indicated that Naziah planned to meet Butts after school that day. This revelation sent shockwaves through the investigation. Who was Jarvis Butts, and what was his connection to Naziah? Investigators quickly learned that Butts has children with Naziah's biological aunt. He was no stranger to their family. Surveillance footage placed Naziah with Butts and a co-worker at their auto repair shop shortly after she left school. The footage showed them leaving the shop together and traveling to Ypsilanti before returning to the shop. Later that evening, Butts was seen on camera checking into a motel alone. Naziah was never seen again. The investigation focused on Jarvis Butts. He became a person of interest. The messages exchanged between him and Naziah raised red flags. A deeper dive into their communication revealed a disturbing and inappropriate relationship. Butts had been sending sexually explicit texts and photos to the young girl since September 2022. Witnesses have come forward, and their testimonies paint a rather grim picture. Prosecutor Kim Worthy stated, "The evidence in this case will clearly show that the defendant's alleged actions were beyond predatory. They were vulturous. He groomed and preyed upon Naziah with expertise. We will prove that he killed young Naziah after he found out she was pregnant at 13 with his child. For now, all we can do is wait and hope for justice to prevail. Please keep Naziah and the community who is working tirelessly to find her and get justice for her in your thoughts and prayers."